Welcome back into another episode of Hefe's World. And if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. But let's go ahead and get right into it. We doing the Smackdown preview episode. Up first, we're going to talk about the women's U.S. title match. We have Michin challenging Chelsea Green, the champion. I definitely believe there will be some outside interference with Piper Niven and BFAB getting involved. Um, I don't think they will get the title off of Chelsea Green just yet. This could possibly lead into a Saturday match between these two women, possibly with the stipulation even eventually down the line. But I do believe that Michin will eventually become U.S. champion, but I don't think her time is right now. So I either have Chelsea Green getting a pinfall victory by some distraction, or we'll have a DQ finish where Chelsea Green retains the title as well. So that is my prediction for that first match we're looking at for the SmackDown preview. Another match we have on the card for tonight that's been confirmed is the Motor City Machine Guns and Los Garzas versus DIY and Pretty Deadly. This tag team match, this four-way tag team match should be an absolute awesome match. You do not want to take your eyes off this match. All these guys are excellent workers in the ring. Some of the best workers that WWE has. I know most of them obviously don't have the spotlight that they necessarily should have, but WWE is trying definitely to bring the tag team division back. The Motor City Machine Guns are definitely one of the greatest tag teams that they've picked up in a long time from free agency. So be able to rub some shoulders with Pretty Deadly and Los Garzas. Hopefully that helps those two tag teams. DIY is pretty much solidified because as they're both single wrestlers, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa. They both pretty much solidified their singles careers, and people know who they are already and recognize them. So also for Pretty Deadly and Los Garzas to be in the ring with those guys, rubbing shoulders with them. Hopefully this elevates them down the line. As far as the winners of this match, I am more than positive they will give the win to DIY and Pretty Deadly because I do believe that the Motor City Machine Guns will reclaim the tag team titles from DIY. So I think they'll have the heels win here for the faces to win later down the line. So that's my prediction for that match. Another confirmed match on the card is Naomi versus Liv Morgan. Um, this should be actually a pretty good match between these two women. Now we definitely know Bianca will be at ringside with Naomi, and we know Raquel will be at ringside with Liv. I'm not sure if Dom will be in the building, but I wouldn't be surprised if he is. So we'll probably see some outside interference here in this match. If I was to pick a winner, I'm again gonna have to lean with the heels here and Liv Morgan picking up a victory on Naomi. Um, yeah, I do. Naomi is she. I would want to see her win just because they have the titles, and those titles need to be elevated with those guys with those people that have the titles winning matches. But I believe Liv will most likely win this match, fighting for Naomi and Bianca to get a bigger victory down the line. But in any regards, the last confirmed match that I have on the slate is Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo Hayes. This match was actually supposed to happen last week, but if you guys watched, obviously this match got pushed to this week. I do believe, of course, Jimmy Uso is going to win this match. This definitely be a 10 out of 10 match. These guys are excellent workers in the ring. If anybody followed Carmelo Hayes' work in NXT, top dog in NXT, held it down for as long as he could until he got that main roster call. He just hasn't found his footing on the main roster yet. He's still dipping his toes in the water, and we've definitely seen great matches from him. Don't get it twisted. He'll eventually be in the spotlight, probably chasing a championship down the line real soon. But as far as the winner of this match, I'm going to say Jimmy Uso will win this match. Unfortunately for Carmelo Hayes, he's been picking up losses. It's not looking good for him right now, but I do believe Jimmy will win this match. Also, for SmackDown this week, I would love to see what's next for The Miz and this whole Wyatt family saga. The Miz now has been officially transferred to SmackDown. We found out weeks ago that the Wyatt family got transferred because of The Miz, and now The Miz supposedly got transferred because of Karrion Kross. So it's very interesting. I'm curious to see if Karrion Kross, the transfer portal is supposed to close at the Royal Rumble, so I'm curious to see if Karrion Kross and his crew make their way to SmackDown before this portal closes, or what the case may be about the Miz finding friends, this, that, and the third. But I am interested to see the next steps in the process of this feud and when the Wyatt family will be back on television because apparently one of the members is injured right now. Um, but we could at least see some promos. Just because they're injured, I'm sure they can cut. A few of them can do some promo work, but we'll see what happens with that. Also for SmackDown, I'm sure we'll get some Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens before this Saturday's big title match. I'm more than positive Cody will be on the show and Kevin will be on the show in some form or fashion. Also, I really want to see what Jacob Fatu what's next for Jacob. He's been on an absolute tear since Solo lost that match, and I believe it's only a matter of time before Solo tries to not necessarily step in the way, but try and control him again. And I believe that's when Jacob will just lash out and probably attack Solo most likely. I don't believe that Jacob will be listening to Solo anytime soon because he lost that match to Roman Reigns. But I'm very curious to see what's next for Jacob and who he fights this week and how long Braun Strowman will be out of action due to everything that happened to him last week. And I'm very glad to see all the blood that Triple H is bringing to the field now. Um, but be sure to hit that subscribe button down below. I will hit y'all with the results episode later on after SmackDown, and the Royal Rumble is this weekend, so be on the lookout for my preview episode of that as well. And I'll see y'all next time. Remember, this is Hefe's World, and you're just living in it.